What's going on, guys? I wanted to come on here and talk about the whole Jason Van Dyke sentencing and the 3 police officers that was acquitted. Now, if you want a full breakdown of it, you could go to Torian's Rain Reloaded's page. He did like 23 minutes and 30 seconds. This is just a screenshot of it. I'm not going to talk about it this long because I'm about to go ahead into work right now. But basically, I believe he got sentenced to 6 or 7 years, which is BS for because he shot Laquan McDonald 16 times. And he was reloading his gun. He was getting ready to shoot him some couple more times. His partner was the one who stopped him. Now, I point you to a story, and I think it happened in Minnesota or New Orleans, somewhere, Louisiana maybe. It was a mentally ill white kid. His name was Jeremy Martis. His father, Christopher Few, refused to stop for the police officers, and they backed out. He used his car as a weapon. He tried to attack the police officers, and the police officer, unbeknownst to him, I think the police officer's name was Sean Davis. He shot into the car, and he accidentally killed Jeremy Martis. He actually turned himself in. Like a good cop, he know he did wrong. He turned himself in. They gave him 40 years, and I believe his partner, who was black, got a couple of years too. I don't know what was the accurate years was. I don't want to say something that might be wrong. But they're still in jail right now. They're not getting out for a while. I mean, especially if you got 40 years. And I believe this happened in 2016 or 2017. But this Jason Van Dyke only got 6 years. Now, the 3 other officers were acquitted. And the sad part is they were complacent in sabotaging some of the evidence. I believe one of them tried to spray the camera or something like that so that it couldn't be seen what was going on. But what was crazy about this case is, and this is allowed, of course, it's not crazy, but his daughter was there and his wife was there, and they was able to testify, and even Jason Van Dyke was able to testify their case to try to get off. So the daughter was there, was basically saying, oh, she need her father in her life. And, she can't go on without him. They're going to need him for financial support. Well, I'm pretty sure the parents of Laquan McDonald needed him in their life, too. His life ended short. He died at 17 years old. He got shot 16 times when he was 17 years old in Chicago. Because he was holding a knife, not a throwing knife, not an army knife that you could launch from the hilt. Just a regular knife. Who knows what's going on with the kid if he was, going through some stuff, what was going on. I don't remember the full story, but he shot him 16 times. And, the mother basically saying, how she need her husband, for financial support and all that stuff. And he got on there and, the whole, I don't want to go to jail and all that stuff, regret what I did, yada, yada, yada. But he was sentenced 16 years in jail. But here's another thing. They were giving this guy an opportunity to file a plea, not a plea, but he could dispute the case and all that stuff like that and trying to get it knocked away. Just goes to show how much the privilege is within their community as police and as white people. But I don't know. I don't have much to say about this because I got to go into work. But can I say I'm surprised? No, I'm not. This is something I expected. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe. My condolences go to the McDonald family. Rest in peace to Laquan McDonald. And yes, even though this goes on in our community a lot, at least we get punished for it. At least we get thrown under the bus for it when crime happened within our own community by our own hands. But when it comes to them, there's always a past. There's always some excuses. There's always some benefits. And that happens. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment. Subscribe, share the video. I'll talk to you in the next one.